Welcome back, everyone. This is Geronitis bringing you Feed the Beast 1710. Today we are starting on episode 61, and I am trying to drain this stupid mana pool as fast as I possibly can. And there, it's finally empty. Running everything and sucking it up into the Terra Shatterer as fast as possible. There, it's empty. See, it's empty. Are we actually staying empty? Nope. Starting to show up in the bottom. I have expanded this out quite nicely, I might like to add. And over a small period of time, it actually is going to fill these mana pools up because it is producing it faster than the orchids can use it, which is actually really cool. So, as you can see, I added a couple more Kekimurises and a couple more mana spreaders. I wound up going with the Elven mana spreaders, not with the Gaia mana spreaders. First off, because making that many Gaia mana spreaders, I would have had to fought the Gaia Guardian, like, I don't know, 24 times, and I really was not in the mood for that. So I decided to go ahead and just put the Elven mana spreaders up and see how well they handled it. And they actually handle it really well. I put some mana spreaders, not the mana spreaders, the mana lenses on them. Some of the ones in the center here got mana lenses. It really doesn't make that big a difference, but this is working very nicely. We're eating the cake as fast as it's spawning in, or pretty close to it anyway. It's actually really cool. It's just so cool to watch this. And then, of course, you know, we've got the, yep, see, it's already starting to fill. See, now it's not actually sucking down to where you can see the bottom anymore. I put a mana void underneath the bottom of it for when it gets full, but it doesn't actually work because mana voids don't seem to work with a spark network hooked into them. I might be wrong about that, but I know for a fact that the sparks can transfer mana faster than the mana spreaders are shooting it up there. So by putting the mana void here, that one's still filling up means that when this one gets full and that one starts filling up, it actually isn't functioning correctly. So I could put the mana void on that one, and that's probably what I need to do. But that actually won't stop it because of this one over here. Because this one would still be sending it via the Spark network, and it would probably fill it up anyway. So to really make it so this would always run continuously without having to worry about it, I'd have to put a mana void on this one and that one. And the problem with that is that with them going in here, you see a lot of these beams are hitting the bottom of the mana pool. If I put the mana void right there, all the beams that are hitting the bottom of the mana pool will hit the mana void instead, and therefore destroy any of that mana. And it would actually take the efficiency of this system down quite a bit. So just a point to be made. I'm just going to leave it like this, and every now and then I'll come over here and charge my Terra Shatterer. Because, oh hey, I hit S rank! Ha! Who knew? That's cool. Oh, wait, or was I already S rank? Was I already S rank? I don't remember. Well, whatever. I'm S rank now. Alright, cool. And as you can see, I added a couple more furnaces. Apparently, I didn't really need to. I thought I needed to, but apparently not. I just needed to let it run longer to finish filling up all of the block placers. So, yes, very cool. See, that's already... Let's see, how full is this thing? Yeah, it's already almost a quarter of the way full. So, yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot. I might actually just go ahead and add more orchids and more of the block placers over here. And, you know, purposely drain this thing faster. But I'd have to do another blood magic ritual over here because I don't think that thing would work over here. Actually, let's find that out. I'm curious about that. Since I'm standing right here. Come on, suck that one up. Thank you. Oh, wow. It actually does work all the way over here. So I can actually just go make some more orchids and put more block placers down. Well, no, because that still doesn't matter because it's I might have to get the speed upgrades for the rituals because there is a way to upgrade them to make them faster. But I haven't been bothered with that because the system that it uses is kind of meh. But it's actually kind of cool. It's good to know that. Well, in any case, that's not what we're here for. I've been letting this run in. It took me about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. I wasn't really paying close enough attention to say for certain, but to fill the rest of this in. And it generated over 3 stacks of iron in that amount of time. And by the way, I actually changed this out for the ender chest, like I said I was going to. So this is actually working very nicely. And we can actually see that within 5 to 6 seconds, sometimes as low as 3, I get something else brought in. So every 3 to 5 seconds, maybe 6, I actually have something going into my system. So this is, like I said, it's infinite mining, it's infinite greatness, and at this point, there's nothing I will ever have to do to make this better. This will run forever. The only thing I mean, I could make it so that we run more orchids with more rituals and so on. Which actually, I could probably just put another ritual right next to this one. And it would probably reach over there and some more over here. It's something to consider. Probably not. Realistically, this is working well enough. I'm getting enough resources. Let's go back and see how we are. I actually haven't been back to check. And we need to go back because we're going to be doing a couple things. Excuse me. We are on episode 61, and I still don't have a method of creative mode flight, and I just can't accept that anymore. That's not an acceptable thing. We're going to have to do something about that. So, because we're doing everything with Botania, well, not everything, but a lot of things with Botania, we're going to continue to do a lot of things with Botania. We're going to use Botania to get creative mode flight. Now, there's a couple ways that you can get creative mode flight, okay? Extra utilities is a very popular one, and that is the wings. The ring. Yeah, here we go. The angel ring. Okay, these are actually kind of cool. They require a nether star and some unstable ingots, but those actually aren't too hard to get, although I do need to get that going as well. Maybe we'll try to do that this episode as well. But once you have these, it's infinite, it's free, and there's no balance to it, really. I mean, it's not that hard to get, and instead, what I want to do is make a Flugel Tiara. Okay, the Flugel Tiara is actually pretty cool. It requires 4 Gaia Spirits, 2 Elementium, 2 Feathers, and a Ender Air Bottle. Okay, the Ender Air Bottle requires us to go to the end, alright? So, we're going to go ahead and make up some Eyes of Ender. Oh, I've got 16. That might be enough. I can probably make a couple more. Because I know we're going to need probably about 8, give or take, to get the portal to activate, so that should be fine. But if we're going to be going to the end, we need to be able to kill the dragon. And killing the dragon is a pain in the butt. But because the dragon is a pain in the butt, we're going to need a better ranged weapon. I seem to have lost track of my Bloodwood bow that we had from earlier. And there are better options for bows and arrows in this case anyway. Let's see, is it in here? No, it's not in here. See, I've completely lost track of that. So we're going to go, and we're going to turn, because when it comes to overall power, Tinker's Construct is just the way to go. It's just massive power capability. So because my smeltery got destroyed in that little rollback, I don't know, about 15 episodes ago, I'm going to go ahead and take a break real quick, and I'm going to build my smeltery back here the way I had it before, and I'll be right back. Alright, that was quick and painless, no big deal, got that made up. So we're going to be making ourselves a Tinker's Construct ranged weapon, and to do that, I'm going to go up here, apparently 1 level too high in my Thaumcraft room, and we are going to, here we go, use the Arcane Work Table. In the Arcane Work Table, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some Enchanted Fabric, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. Alright, I need one of my wands. Wand. There we go. Here. 3 pieces of enchanted fabric. And that can stay there for now. I'm not going to worry about it. Back home, please. Whee! Alright, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making ourselves a bow. Okay? Now, we can make ourselves a normal bow, a short bow, a short bow, a long bow, and a crossbow. Okay? The longbow is actually pretty cool. It actually, as it says, it's a ranged weapon, greater range, and is able to shoot heavier arrows, but performs worse with light arrows, okay? Now, normally I would make this. However, its aim can be off just a little bit, and that can be very annoying to me. I'm going to go with the crossbow. It's not as quick to fire, but it actually has a much better accuracy, okay? So for this, we're going to need to get ourselves a crossbow body, bowstring, crossbow limb, and a hardened, not a tough, this thing, tough binding pattern. All right, so we're going to be making these things out of very specific materials and for very specific reasons. First off, do I have any thaumium? Because I forgot to check. Oh, sweet, I've got thaumium. Okay, good. And I need some paper. I don't have any paper? Seriously? I really thought I'd have paper. That's fine. Alright, so when you're building a crossbow, what you build your pieces out of makes a big difference, okay? So in the crossbow, there are 3 types of string you can make. You can make a normal type of string, you can make flame string, and you can make enchanted string, okay? The normal string is just string. The enchanted fabric, when you use that, that makes the enchanted bowstring, and it gives you an extra modifier. So you want to use that one most definitely, okay? And that's what we're going to use for that. And the flame string, I believe it actually adds fiery to it, but I'm not sure. I actually never used flame string. I've always gone with enchanted. Alright, so that makes that. Now, when you make the tough tool binding pattern, this has no effect on the weapon whatsoever, so I'm going to make it out of paper, because the paper will give me another extra modifier, and I want extra modifiers as many as I can get, okay? So the next thing we're going to need is the actual crossbow body, okay? The crossbow body is important only to the actual damage value, how much the durability is, okay? I'm going to make it out of thaumium because thaumium isn't a bad durability, and it will actually give me yet another extra modifier. So I've got 1, 2, 3 extra modifiers straight up already. Now the last piece is going to be the crossbow limb, okay? And the harder the material, as it says here, special ability, reduced reload time with harder materials. That is the actual one that matters when it comes to making the actual crosspiece, okay? Now, depending on which one you use will also determine the power and the damage output of the bow. Now, as it turns out, if I remember correctly, we want to use shiny. I didn't look and see how many pieces this is going to need. Let's see. Oh, that's not that one. It's over here. Crossbow limb pattern requires 4, okay? So I need to make myself a cast of that so that we can, well, let's melt the shiny first. Hopefully it melts. I think we can melt it. Yes, we can melt it. Good. Oh, by the way, I melted some gold in here. A little bit more than I should have, obviously. But we'll be alright with that. Actually, you know what? I can just make it out of paper, and it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead, make this out of paper, and we'll pour some gold over it to make the pattern. And go. Alright, by pouring gold over this, it's going to create the bow pattern. Alright, cool. So I don't actually need this, but we're going to just toss it in here for fun. Alright, and, oh, I had all these blocks in here. I forgot about them. I made a bunch of extra bricks. Oh well. Alright, so now we're going to use the molten shiny, and we're going to go ahead and make this out of shiny. This should be really awesome. Alright, cool. So now we can go ahead and assemble this thing. And we will go ahead and place the pieces in here. So this, now every time you make one of these, it comes with 3 modifiers to begin with. Okay, so we should have 4, 5, 6 modifiers total because 1 added here, 1 added here, and 1 added here. And when we put this in here, here we go. Attack 2.5 hearts, durability of 1364, not bad. Draw speed is 4.5 seconds. Ugh, that is painful. But that's okay because we have 6 modifiers that we can use to make it go faster. Alright, and we're going to call this, oh wow, I'm blanking out on a name. What should I call this? The Pandemibow? Nah. Crossbitus? No, that's horrible too. Oh god, that's really horrible. What's the repair material on this? Oh, the repair material is going to be the shiny. Ugh, that's disturbing. Well, I've got plenty of it. Not a big deal. Alright, so you know what? I just can't think of a good name for it, so we're just going to make it. I won't name it. I don't have to name it. All right, so you guys saw that the draw speed was 4.5 seconds. That is painful. Okay, but we also need to make something to fire out of this. So let's see. Do we have any leaves? Ugh. How about slimy? Do I have a slimy? Yes, I've got a slimy sapling. Excellent. We're going to go ahead and plant a slimy sapling because the slimy leaves are actually the best thing for making the fletching for your arrows out of. Okay. Now, this won't fire normal arrows. We're actually going to have to build crossbow bolts. Okay. And no, that's not it. Oh, that is it. All right, and the crossbow bolt requires a bolt core and fletching. Okay, the fletching is simple, where you make it out of leaves, or you make it out of feathers, or you make it out of whichever. Actually, I'm wondering if this is actually going to tell us in here. Let's look at this real quick. Fletching, 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 fletching. Where's the fletching? There it is. Fletching, feather, slime crystals, slimy leaves, and oak leaves. Okay, the slimy leaves are actually the best ones overall. So hopefully this is going to grow pretty soon. I don't think I can use bone meal on it, but let's see. If I can type. Grow. Alright, I'm going to give this a second to grow. I got to go get some bones and bone meal it some more, but we'll be back in a minute once I get some of this, once I get this thing to grow. Give me just a second. Alrighty, took a while. Longer than I expected it to, actually. And I don't need this many leaves at all, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm me, and I'll just keep them set aside for later. I need one leaf. I actually only need one leaf. But you know me. Why have one leaf when you can have a stack plus 34? Oh, dear. Yes. Stack plus 34. Very good. All right, so for the fletching, there we go. Oh, hey, it gives a jagged modifier? I didn't realize it gave a jagged modifier. I think that's new. Either way, well, I wonder. Slime crystal. Do I have any slime crystals left over? I don't think so. No, I don't. Well, we're not going to worry about it then. But here, have some slimy saplings and leaves. Alright, so the next thing we're going to need is the, what was it, the bolt core? Yes, the bolt core. Now, the bolt core is actually a very particular thing. I know what it takes to make one, but I don't really know what the best materials are for it. So we're going to go ahead. I went ahead and grabbed some ardite and cobalt that I got from the nether when I was out there mining. Which, by the way, in case anybody wonders and they weren't paying attention before, you can use the mana blaster with the lens of boring. Where's my lens of boring? Oh, right there. And it can actually mine cobalt and ardite. So keep that in mind if you ever wind up out there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make ourselves, is it set up down to the bottom? Yes, manual. We're going to make ourselves a manual and tool rod. All right. Okay, you got to go. You're annoying. All right, so then when you take the manual and tool rod, place it back in the table and pour the manual over the tool rod, and it will make a manual tipped manual and tool rod. Okay, so this is going to make a very, very tough piece. All right. And this now is a manual bolt. Okay, has very high durability, break chance 100%. That's not good, I don't think. Weight 2.25. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some bolts. All right, we put that and that. We wind up with 420 shots of ammo. That's really nice. And the attack is 2 hearts. Accuracy is 95%. Break percent chance is 9.5 with 2 modifiers remaining. Excellent. 2 modifiers remaining. I guess only because there's 2 pieces of it. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Anyway, so now that we have these 2 together, we can look at this, and when we look at the crossbow, we can hit shift, and it says that its attack is 15 hearts. Okay, 15 hearts, that is 30 points of damage. All right, and that's without adding any modifiers whatsoever. So let's take a shot at this. Oh, God, that's painful. Bang. And it's recocking. And that's fine, but oh man, that takes forever to draw. And I'm not okay with it taking forever to draw. So, since we have 6 modifiers available on this thing, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some redstone. Redstone is going to make the draw speed faster. Okay, let's see. I'm going to need, whatever, I'll just get a stack of blocks. I don't care. And a stack of this. And I'm going to go ahead and add all of this redstone to this crossbow. All 6 modifiers. Okay, so that's going to be 300 redstone. Be right back. Alright, so 300 redstone later, and we now have a draw speed of 2.4 seconds. So we've cut our draw speed down considerably. Let's try this out. That's not too bad. I've had worse. But we want to do better than that. So we're going to add some modifiers. First thing we're going to do is we've got 2 blocks of gold here. I'm going to grab 2 notch apples, which are, 8 blocks of gold around an apple. 2 of those. And we're going to need some diamonds. Please tell me I have lots of diamonds now. 169 diamonds, that will do. We're going to need 1 diamond each for that, and then we're going to need 2 blocks of diamonds for this. And this is the way to add the most modifiers. I don't have any nether stars, I don't think anyway. No, I don't. Oh, I do have a nether star. Why do I have an extra nether star? I don't know, but I'm not going to argue. Yeehaw, baby. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and, but what do I want? Faster draw speed or more damage? Not really sure. We're going to go ahead and add this in here. And we're going to go ahead and put 1 block of gold and 1 diamond. That's going to give us another modifier. And then the notch apple and the block of diamond is going to get us another modifier. And then, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and do this for this. We're going to add the nether star here, giving us a total of 5 modifiers available. And the draw speed will just have to be the draw speed. But we're going to go ahead and add this and this to this one, giving that, and then this and this to that. And now we have 2 more modifiers on here, and I can still add another one if I want to. So we're going to go ahead and bring the draw speed, bring the draw speed down a little bit further. Now, it will always take longer to draw the crossbow than the longbow. You can always draw the longbow faster, but I value the accuracy over the draw speed. You can shoot the longbow faster, but when your shot misses, it's not that good. That's why I favor the crossbow. All right, so now we're down to 1.7 seconds, and now let's see how much nether quartz do I have. See, I don't know if I can get nether quartz from the. I don't think I can get nether quartz from the mining system, so that could be a bit touchy. But we have 600 and something. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and make ourselves some blocks of nether quartz, and we're gonna go ahead and increase the damage output for these manual bolts. Okay, so give me just a second. I'm going to apply this up and get some more damage. Alright, there we have it. We have now gone from 2.5 base damage to 7.5 base damage. And then when we look at this, we went from 15 hearts to 57.5 hearts. Oh my god! I didn't actually think it would be that high. 57 hearts. Yes, nothing to see here. Move along. Quite fine. Nothing. Yes, definitely. Oh, man, we're going to go slaughter as a dragon. Oh, this is going to be great. Oh, my. Okay, let's put a couple of things away. All right, so I could have saved a modifier, and I could have made it so that we would have these auto-repair themselves. I'm okay with using manually to repair them. There's 419 shots. That's not going to hurt my feelings at all. Same with this thing. I can repair it. I've got the materials, so we're not going to bother adding auto-repair or anything like that to it. So now I am going to take 5, and I'm going to go find the door. There we go. I found the door. Okay. We're going to find ourselves the end portal. And it's off in that direction, so be right back when I find it. Alright, according to the marker, it is directly beneath us. So we're going to... Oh, hey. Give me that other eye back. We are going to dig straight down. A complete no-no in the world of Minecraft, but I'm doing it anyway. And wow. That's going to create one heck of a hole. Going to be hard to miss it. Hopefully this is going to take us straight to the portal. I hope I don't land in the lava under the portal. Perhaps I should actually turn on my sigil of elemental affinity. I had it turned off because I was getting tired of the things. Whoops. Hi, guys. Do you mind? Boom. Oh, that's fun. Okay, well, it still did right here, so... Yep, it sank straight down. So I'm going to assume that the portal is probably right... It's got to be right around here. Usually it sinks down directly over the portal itself, so... Guys, enough! Down, boys. I said down, boys. He thinks it might be lying to me this time. Oh, I'm starving to death. Holy crap. Yep, I'm going to have to find the portal because it does not seem to be directly beneath like it normally is. So, oh wow, and I got a bunch of stuff. Give me just a minute to find the portal, and we'll go kill us an Ender Dragon. Okay, I made it here. Unfortunately, when I came in through the portal, my client crashed immediately. Hi, Mr. Dragon. How you doing? My client crashed immediately upon getting in here, and I had to relog. So, here we are. But we should be fine. Boom. Boom. Actually, I might not even need to destroy these. Where'd the dragon go? Come here. Right there. I think I missed him. A little low. Haha, nice. Ooh, let's not look at the Enderman. Can I hit them? Nope, can't hit them. Okay. Oh, hi. Hey. That's supposed to do a lot more damage than that. Alright, fine. I'll take the high ground. Oh, wow, there's a lot of crystals. Holy crap, I hit that. Oh, I thought I hit that. Yep, got that one. And that one, and that one. And that one. Oh, come on, dude. You're not even trying. I really thought I'd do a lot more damage to the dragon than this, to be honest with you. Ah! Do you mind? Ooh, I'll stand on the... Ah! Cloud. Ah! Well, I mean, I guess it is doing decent damage. I was expecting him to, you know, be dying a lot faster, considering. And that is... Yeah. Stop it. There we go. There we go. Now we got him. No more health regen for you. Come get me. Unless you're going over there and regenning. Are you running away from me? Get back here. Oh. Ah! That's right. You ain't got nothing. No, 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 no. Bad dragon. Oh, yeah. The aim on these things is great. I'm kind of ticking off every Enderman in the area, but that's okay. Come on. Oh, yeah. Ah, missed that one. Didn't lead him right. Excuse me. You gotta lead your shots. There. Yeah! And there. Yeah, that one's a bit touchy. Yes! Look, guys, I don't care, alright? Get away. Get lost. I am bothering your master. Stop messing with me! Yeah, well, I got something for you too, buddy. Ah! Okay, stop. Enough. Bad. Down. Alright, where you at? Oh, that was a quick shot. Come on. I don't technically have to kill you. I've got linking books that I can take home, but now I'm just annoyed. Booyah. Hehehe. It's raining experience, baby. Awesome. Well, that didn't go too badly. Could have gone a lot worse. Gather up the experience. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, linking book to the end. Excellent. And the linking book home. I forgot a pedestal. That's okay. I'll just take the normal way out. Whee! I'm back, baby. Oh, I forgot to gather the ender air. Oh, I'm a genius, aren't I? Okay, well, let's see. Alright, where's my book stands? Alright, so linking book to the end. Go. What status effects? Oh, I turned the stupid sigil back on. That's the status effects I've got. Oh, hey, I've got my magnet on too. That's cool. Alright, cool. So now, oh, by the way, while I was searching through the fortress, I found some Oblivion frames. How awesome is that? I am scooping up the air. And now I have lots of air that I can use for all kinds of good stuff. Sweet. Alright, so I can go ahead and toss this all into the ME system. 5 miniature yellow hearts. Really? Huh. Did I just throw the linking book? Okay, no. Okay. I was about to say, tell me I didn't just throw the linking book away. Alright, so we'll put this right here with the linking book to the overworld. And homeward bound. Sweet. And let's put that light block back. Alright, cool. So now we should be able to go ahead and make ourselves our flugel tiara. Well, it never shows up right, but because it has a little, those little dots over the U for flugel. Ha! And I have enough Gaia spirits left. 1 flugel tiara, and let's see. Flugel wings, 1 winged angel. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Ah, smoky quartz. No, okay, well, just the flugel tiara then. Flugel tiara, you may now go here. And I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. Sweet. Well, that took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but then again, I actually searched the dungeon for like a really, really disturbingly long time, just so you know. I actually spent probably, what time is it now? Yeah, I spent 2 hours searching through the dungeon before I finally found that stupid portal. As amazingly annoying as that is. And I'm up to 2,928 iron ingots. Let's see, how am I doing on everything else? Copper, Yellorium. We're going to have to build a big reactor soon because, realistically, this... Uh-oh. Ah! I'm out of blocks of coal. Kind of a good thing I checked that out. But yeah, running off of coal is all fine and stuff, but... I think I should have a more consistent power supply, and we're definitely far enough along. I mean, I realistically could have built a big reactor in episode like 5, but big reactors is kind of overpowered. It shouldn't be used until later on. But whatever the case may be, that is it. We can now fly creatively, and we have a crossbow that will basically one-shot, well, almost anything anyway. And you know what? Just for the fun of it, 46 hearts of damage. I wonder. I need another star to add one more modifier. I am going to go out here. I was looking for my sigil so I could fly. I don't need it anymore. Haha, I've got creative mode flight. Alright, we shouldn't get in too much trouble over here. We're gonna... Oh, cool, I have a little trail. I forgot about that. Alright, so let's see what this guy's got. Alright, buddy, me and you, right here, right now. 56 hearts of damage per shot. Ow. Hey, where are you going? What? That is not 56 hearts of damage. It lies. That's okay. I'm still doing amazing. Bring it. Bring it. You got nothing. Okay, so I can see where I'm going to have to do something more for Withers. And apparently the dragon. But there's only one dragon. It's dead, so I'm okay. And I can fly. And I got these cool little particle effects that follow me around. So until next time, this is Journitis signing off on episode 61 of my Let's Play series. Like me if you like me. Subscribe if you want to see what we get into next. And as always, help spread the crystals and particle things that follow me around. And that is just kind of cool to watch. Help spread the gaming!